Just us, nobody else. Got something for you, but keep it to yourself. I'm feeling curious, want to explore it. Nothing too serious. Forget the world for a minute. Before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it. Hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever. Sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come on. Here with me, I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow. This feeling's too intense. We can't ignore it. Forget all common sense. You might rush of adrenaline. This pure euphoria. I feel it kicking in. Forget the world for a minute. Before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it. Hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever. Sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come on. Here with me, I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they want to come out of the gate strong tonight. We've heard them talk about establishing the upper hand right away, not sitting back and playing it safe in the early stages. And tonight it's a race of thoroughbreds, two clubs that can go end to end in a flash. What is it that makes these teams so good in transition?
THTATDI.
And what does that mean?
They have athletes to do it.
Okay.
I never wanna waste your time. My mind, so precious. It's yours, it's mine. And look at the time. My God, so precious. It's yours, it's mine.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. At the United Center, Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And David Aldridge will be on our sideline tonight reporting. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Draymond Green's competitive fire is one of the big keys for the Warriors. He said, that's one of my biggest responsibilities.
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. We should have a fan favorite here tonight. Two fast break teams. Lots of highlight reel plays. Doris, what can either side do to try and slow down the other?
Well, both teams love to take turnovers and turn them into highlight reel dunks. So one, you've got to take high quality shots, take care of the basketball, make sure you're getting good shots every trip, Kev.
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And oh, here comes Durant all along.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
And Mirotic kicks to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lopez, no luck.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Curry's shot is off. And Chicago has possession. It's a 5-point game. The pass to Wade. Pachulia with the steal. A 3-ball. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Durant's got 5.
Boy, the three-point stroke is just so effortless by Kevin Durant. It is a thing of beauty.
On the wing, Levine. Lopez dishes to Levine. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Curry, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Boy, when you watch what Steph Curry does on the floor, it is almost unreal what he can do. In a single game, this guy could make 10 plays that might be career highlights for most players in the NBA. He makes the extraordinary look pedestrian.
It's stolen by Curry, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pull-up jumper. They get the rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Felicios checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Mirotic. Valentine's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Grant in for Chris Dunn. Here's Curry, finished off the break. 8 points for him.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Durant sends it back. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 13 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pachulia with the steal. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Down low. Bean passes to Felicio. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Hard to believe that for a long time the Warriors were one of the bottom-dwelling teams in the NBA. When this ownership group took over, it completely changed the franchise.
Right. There were some highs for Warrior fans if you think about the Rick Barry era, the Run TMC years, and of course We Believe. But this team clearly has been the high point of this franchise. I admire Warriors fans because even through the losing, they stuck with their team.
So he comes up empty at the line. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Pass to Felicio over Pachulia, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Doris, you've watched the game of basketball develop over the years, but it seems like over the past 5 seasons, there's been a real shift in what is considered a good shot. Talk about that if you could.
Well, there was a moment in last year's finals where Steph Curry is leading a transition opportunity where it's a 3-on-2, and normally you are taught, go get a layup. Well, Steph had Kevin Durant in front of him, and instead of passing to KD, he stops and shoots a pull-up 3. The three-pointer and playing with pace are the most extreme differences in this year's NBA.
The pull-up 3